Hey, what is going on, my fine feathered friends? And welcome back to the eternal search for truth. Okay, so pretty sure we're about to get the old fade out here, and then we'll be back in court immediately, but let's get on with it. So, yeah, inching ever closer towards the endgame, guys. I've been both a defendant and a defending lawyer in my time. So I knew only too well just how hard it was to put all your faith in another. And I also knew just how hard it was to bear the burden of another person putting all their faith in you. Oh, added a phantom person there, my bad. This is it, at last, the final chapter, the final battle! Wish me luck, Susato, and I hope you're watching over me too, partner. Kazuma! Now give me that jaunty save music. What? It didn't happen? It's not the first time ever. Okay, 17th, few minutes later, courtroom. Bring that gavel down. Yeah.
I hereby call this court to order as we resume the trial of Gina. Zeke, have you successfully subpoenaed the witness?
The subpoena was delivered to the communication station where the man works immediately, my lord. However, the heavy rain has delayed the arrival of his carriage, it would seem.
What? No excuses.
Here, I see. And let us turn our attention to Gregsy's process of the case, heard by the court this morning. The glaring omission of the third bullet in your report is a serious blunder, Inspector.
Yes, sir. I can only apologise, my lord.
And although the defence's chemical analysis of the blood at the scene makes for a compelling argument, I cannot permit such untried methods to be used as evidence in my courtroom.
Wait, what was that? No! He's throwing out the chemical analysis! Okay, potentially reading slightly too fast here. Gotta let it sink in. Or something may get missed.
It's a big mistake to cross Hurley and me. A very big mistake.
My lord, the subpoenaed witness has just arrived in the building.
Thank you, officer. Show him to the stand without delay.
Okay, eggs Benedict. I didn't expect to be crossing paths with him again so soon, and certainly not like this. Boom. Oh, yeah, here we go. Hey, the three of them. Is that their brother? I did call that ages ago.
Thank you for complying with the court's subpoena at such short notice, sir.
But of course, my lord. As an upstanding member of London society, it is my pleasure to oblige.
Now kindly state your name and occupation for the record.
Ashley Graydon, Communications Officer. Mr. Graydon and I both work at London Central Communication Station.
Man, I get the feeling that's going to get said a lot. Maybe, we'll just say comms. Gotta remember that.
Now perhaps somebody would kindly explain what all this is about.
You were apprised of the situation by the court officer on the way here, I presume.
Yes, I was. Something to do with the murder that took place at pawnbrokers on Baker Street. And some nonsense about me having been there on the night in question.
That is the accusation indeed.
This really is beyond a joke, you know.
Oh, yo, Judge isn't happy.
Very well. Without further delay, the court will hear your testimony now, Mr. Graydon. You will respond to the accusation made against you under oath.
No, don't do that weird shit in court.
Gladly, my lord, gladly.
Damn, need to hydrate up for this episode. No, anything but room temperature water. The accusation.
Naturally, I have occasion to make use of pawnbroking services from time to time. But are you seriously suggesting I colluded with these thugs to break into the place on the night of the murder? I had no intention of admitting to such an outrageous accusation. Even if certain parties here present claim that my blood was found at the scene.
No, but he's thrown that chemical stuff out already, annoyingly. Poor Scaramouche! Scaramouche!
Detectives' homebrewed tincture can hardly be taken as serious evidence.
Yeah, that is sadly true.
So, you deny the accusation completely, do you?
He needs to give testimony though, right? Or is that it? He only said like 2 things.
I must say I am dismayed. For the highest court in the land to be swayed by this self-professed detective's toy.
It was the will of the jury, and our great British justice system demands that the jury's will is upheld.
Yo, that cane! Weren't we examining that at some point? Oh, that was just to clock that his name was fake, I think. But, you never know, that may come back into play at some point soon.
Then it would seem we have the misfortune of a most inept assembly of jurors today.
By golly!
How long am I expected to be detained here?
If, following the defence's cross-examination, your involvement in this matter has not been established, you will be free to leave immediately.
Good. Then I shall be away in time for afternoon tea. Some small consolation at least.
Let us not hold up Mr. Grayson any longer than necessary, counsel. Proceed with the cross-examination.
So, we meet again, ex-Benedict. Or is it Mr. Graydon?
My apologies, you are...
A defence lawyer, we have met. What is he doing?
If you say so, Ashley Graydon, enchanté. So...
What? Keep that hat! There could be something in it. Ah!
I trust we can conclude this quickly.
But I'm not holding your flashy hat while we do. Throw it in the fire like Zeke's. Here we go! The accusation. Oh, yo, we're back to 5 lives, honey. We better get that safe to save.
Do it!
Yeah! Okay. Seriously, oh yeah, we'll just get the non-mashes out of the way. No intention. Of course you have no intention, you guilty fugger! Scaramouche! Will he say Fandango as well? Let's find out. Hold it! Oh my god, don't we have like 4 pages of evidence? 3. Damn! Oh, we're gonna have to get our thinking cap on. We're gonna lose a lot of lives this chapter. Okay.
Yes, we even met in the very pawnbrokery where the crime took place on the afternoon of the day in question. What's of the glove? Is that only on one hand? Though, of course, you introduced yourself by a different name at the time. Is he the third brother?
Objection!
No, different surname. Wait, what did he even say? It was ex-Benedict, I believe. Tell me, what made you...
The witness is here to testify about events that took place that night. He is under no obligation to answer such unrelated questions.
You can't be serious! Thank you, because I certainly do not feel inclined to answer such an inappropriate question. Oh, god damn, I can't have this room temperature water. What time are we on anyway? Oh man, not even halfway through? Okay, so he's going to be evasive, is he? In an effort not to give anything away. Okay. This could be tricky. Is that it? Okay. Let's get pressing. Have you seen these two men before? Oh, here we go. This pair? Yeah, look, they're even looking the other way, like, don't look at us, bruv. Don't look at us. No, I don't associate with criminals. Yeah, I suppose he could have kicked habit, or kicked that life, or however you'd say that. Said by a man who introduced himself as ex-Benedict. I'd like to know who I have to thank for this. Who made this outlandish accusation against me?
The young lawyer there in the black.
This is a farce. What? Whose idea was it to permit an outsider to work in a British court anyway? Oh man, is this guy well racist too? Zeke's is bad enough as it is. Well, needless to say. Yeah. Just admit it and save me the time. Where were you at around 1 in the morning on the night in question, sir? That is past the hour at which I would normally retire. Yeah, you said normally though, rather than just I was asleep. Interesting. Certainly. What? They look the other way again. I was not in the company of these rapscallions. You're able to prove that?
Objection!
What? Shut up, Zeeks! Let him answer!
Listen carefully, my learned Nipponese friend, for you appear to be under a gross misapprehension on this point.
What do you mean?
The witness maintains he was not at the scene of the crime. He has no obligation to prove his absence.
Yeah, I get it. It's our obligation to prove he was there. But we are accusing him. But yeah, we have to accuse him with evidence. Bollocks. Every time it goes in circles. It's the same damn thing with different words. Okay.
If your accusation is that the witness was present at the scene,
damn, he does weird points too.
the obligation lies with you to prove your assertion.
Damn it! I knew it! Why are you gasping? He's done this for the last 6 months!
You will fulfill that obligation before putting any more unreasonable questions to the witness.
Okay, so we've got pressure there, stop dancing, dude. They're a horrible combo. A silent victory wiggle, thanks. Okay. Even...
No, we did that. We did not want to present. Wrong button. Hold it. Blood was found at the scene of the crime. There's no question of that. That page and tell him the facts. Sholmes's chemical analysis has positively identified the substance as such.
But I am not the only human to have blood running through my veins, am I? How can you be sure that blood is mine?
Ah! No! They are definitely brothers. I'm sure of it. Don't look at us, bruv. Stop it. Stop it. You're going to give the game away.
Okay, so from what I vaguely recall, this had his blood on it, right?
So this is blood from a fingertip.
Yes, confirmed! Now we can throw this sharp disc in his face.
Why can't we skip through this? Surely we've examined this before.
Oh, maybe we should have been reading this, my bad.
The lesson is don't snatch.
Oh, nearly twice. That would have been awful. It could equally be the blood of one of these two miscreants. Every individual's blood has a slightly different composition, it seems. Yeah, but within, what is it, like 5 different types, or whatever the gimmick is.
Double O negative.
What did he say? Sholmes's chemical is able to differentiate different blood samples by... Spare me the science lesson! Who is this Sholmes character anyway? Oh, I assumed all Londoners would know the name. He's a great... renowned detective.
So even you are unable to bring yourself to say great detective.
A great detective, you say? Now we're in the realm of fairy tales, are we? Oh, yo, why is he blushing?
Excuse me. Do you have something to say about that, Skull King? Nah.
I? What? Me?
No, the Skull King next to you. Right, I've had it up to here with this. How many times have I got to tell you?
Yes, I know, you're not Big Bruv Sulky.
That's it, double death slap. Nash. We got it.
Aye? Poor blimey, Governor, you what? Is it not the case that when Braden spoke, a thought went through your mind? But what's it about when Zeke says like you have to prove every single word that comes out of your mouth? And then he's just like, oh, something, you clearly thought this a few seconds ago. How do you prove what someone was thinking? Would you care to share that thought with the court?
I? My thoughts? I don't have none of them. It must have been him.
You what?
Nash, answer the question, please. What went through your mind when Graydon just spoke? Nothing. Honest, Gov, nothing. I was just thinking, if he wastes his arms not that much more, it'll open up the wound again, that's all.
What wound?
Oh, he gave the game away. Where he took the bullet, of course. It was only 2 days ago. It ain't going to be healed up yet.
Oh, this guy just keeps on digging.
So I was... well, you know, I was worrying for him. And... oh, hell's bells. Yes! He was worrying about his brother! Did you hear that? What? Your comrade is worried about you, it seems. That's it. Stick the hand on the sword, just in case we need it. Get it ready, on account of your injured arm.
Oh, this feels like tasty progression.
My lord.
Yes?
I have no idea what these two wretches are talking about. Certainly I shouldn't be expected to answer anything in relation to their mindless insinuations. Yeah, it definitely sounded like that guy slipped up hard though, so we do need to pursue that lead. We know that someone other than the victim was hit by a bullet at the scene of the crime 2 nights ago. Damn, 2 nights have passed? And at the height of the bullet hole in the wall, that person was likely hit in the upper arm or thereabouts. We got him! Man, all this talk of eggs Benedict has got me hungry for some. Let's see. Perhaps you'd allow a court official to examine your arm, sir. The left arm that you're currently clasping with your right hand as if in pain. Oh man, I haven't had eggs Benedict for like 3 years or something ridiculous. The want is growing. No, I refuse. You have shown no evidence whatsoever that links me to these common thieves. The blood. Accordingly, I am not obliged to permit any such invasion of my privacy. Here we go. Gavel time, suckers. No, gavel. As I've already said, I'm completely uninvolved in all this. I've never had anything to do with the pawnbrokery where this fellow was killed whatsoever. I take offence at the insinuation that I was in any way involved.
You claim to have nothing whatsoever to do with the pawnbrokery.
My lord, the defence would like that last statement to be added to the formal testimony. Yes, and this is why we press. Now, this game does seem to shroud itself in a slight sliver of how the judicial system would work. However, I don't know much about it to give it any sort of real comparison. I've definitely seen videos on YouTube, as in just the thumbnails, but not actually watched one, where it will be like debunking this case with actual law and stuff like that. But yeah, you'd imagine they try and go kind of close to it.
Very well, counsel.
Okay. What did I say? Oh, yeah, and that's what I was going to say. So, in an actual courtroom, would you call it pressing when you're doing what we're doing? Or does that have a completely different technical term? Because, you know, they've got all the other keywords in, like testimony, evidence, etc. But, yeah.
Continue with your testimony.
This is getting juicy. Nice. Okay. Have we done that? I think it was like pressing 3 unlocked an extension of 5. We may have to press this again. Don't forget, sir, that Sholmes is the most famous detective in the world. And the most famous detective in the world tells the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, Uh-oh. Is this about under the Baskervilles? Oh no, I can't think how to answer that.
I once saw the world's most famous swindler thrown into jail. He allegedly told the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but what turned out to be a pack of lies.
Quite. Now, as you are no doubt aware, the Central Comm Station is the heart of this country's info network. My work there is of paramount importance, and you have kept me from it long enough already. Okay, looks like we're back to corner here, so let's do a little saver. Yeah! Complete! Hold it! Okay, this should lead to some progression. If it doesn't, I'm gonna guess we need to quickly do another round of pressing. And failing that, chuck some evidence at Statement 5, the one we're looking at now. But yeah, I mean, we've already got the testimony extension, so we should be on the right path. Never had anything to do with it. Slap that desk! You forget that I was there on the very afternoon of the incident. Obviously, I am not a complete stranger to the pawnbrokers. I'm currently on the lookout for an armchair to furnish my study. No, you were there to redeem an article. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Gregsy,
What's up, Gregs? Do you have something to add, Inspector?
the eternal fish and chips.
Aye, come again, sunshine.
You were there too, in fact, weren't you, Inspector, that afternoon?
Well, yes, I do remember meeting yourself at the pawnbroker's that afternoon. You, your young Japanese assistant, and the accused were all present, as I recall.
And at that time, this witness was trying to acquire a particular article.
Well now.
Wait, but didn't, who got this disc back? Was it Scholes? Didn't he nick it from the police?
I'm afraid I don't remember too clearly.
What? But you must!
I'm not gonna lie, pretend I remember something that I don't.
What's going on here? Brexy showed us a picture before, didn't he? You know, from the cameras that Hurley installed in Winterbanks. Yes, of course.
Indeed, the gentleman pictured bears a striking resemblance to the witness, I must say.
Well, that is amazing, because I would have actually presented the saw, which, in theory, would have worked as well. It wouldn't have proved he was there that night, but yeah. Oh man, Miniorm. Exactly, which proves that he's in the shop on the afternoon in question. Yes, almost time to finish the ep and get rid of this damn room temperature water. By which I mean finish it, top it up with ice cold honey. At no point have I denied that fact. I merely entered the shop to peruse the articles on sale and have a word with the broker. Nothing more. Damn. But maybe if we show the disc, then it will trigger Gregsy's memory. This makes no sense. I understand why he might be trying to cover his tracks. But why would Gregsy be trying to avoid giving testimony about what happened? Well, technically Gregsy's not on the stand. He's just looking after the two geezers, right? That's all he's going to say on the matter, is it? What do you think, Bruno? No, it went nowhere. I think he has no intention of telling us anything. He's well aware that the less he says, the less chance he has of giving himself away. The complete opposite of Freddy then. He seems to think that the more he says, the better. Well, at least I managed to prise a little more info from these witnesses' lips. All thanks to the Skullcoon Brothers! Yes, they were the key to it after all. So, he says he has nothing to do with Winterbanks. Well, we know that's not true. Perhaps now would be a good time to have a proper look through the court record. Good idea, you never know what tiny scrap of info could become a valuable weapon. Right guys, we're going to leave it there, but let's actually do a little save scum. So in theory that is the safety save and the end of the episode, but I think we're going to do a double episode anyway, but just to get us on the right track, hopefully.
Objection.
Oh, we got a music stop. Hell yeah. Have you ever seen this disc before? Why? Is it supposed to mean something? Okay, this disc was until the day of his murder in pawn at the shop. It was redeemed by the defendant that afternoon. However, somebody mysteriously appeared to try to take it from her. And that somebody was you, of course, wasn't it? Okay. We should have left it on the previous sentence. That would have been a really nice one, but yeah. Cool, let's get another save on. I'm glad that went well, and we did not lose alive.
So, guys, like I say, I'll be doing it, so I'm going to jump straight in to the continuation. But for you guys, that is all for today. So, if you like the looks of any of the suggested videos flooding your screen at this very second, to check some of them out, and more importantly, let me know what you thought. Because truth feedback is good feedback on it. Of course, if you've missed any of the Great Ace Attorney adventures so far, then catch up. But the main thing is, as always, guys, I hope you're well. Thanks for watching, and see you again next time.